and Salam Malaysia Madani. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bicara Gilbert and I am 12 years old. I'm representing Sekolah Kebangsaan Paon from New District for an English book review. My school code is YBB1411. Today, I would like to review one of my favorite books. The title of the book is Who is Thomas Alva Edison? This book was written by Margaret FRITH and published in 2005 by the Penguin Group. It has 106 pages. Before that, let's take a look at the book cover. The cover shows Thomas with his most amazing invention. Well, I will tell you later about the invention. Thomas Alva Edison, called Al by his family, was born on 11 February 1847 in Milan, Ohio. This book began by describing little Al that always wanted to find out everything about the world around him. He liked to find out the answers himself. Al went about it like a scientist doing an experiment. Thomas Alva Edison was a curious child who broke open a bamboo business to see what inside, and fed one with a friend to see if she could fly like a bird. Unfortunately, he had scarlet fever when he was young, which eventually contributed to his hearing loss. Al was homeschooled by his mother. His mother was mad at the teacher for calling him Adam, so she took him out of school. Thomas loved to read about history, literature, and science. One of his short books was the School Compendium of Natural and Experimental Philosophy. It was a science book which talked about electricities, batteries, electrical toys, and a lot more. Besides, he learned about Morse telegraphic alphabet as there were no telephones yet. It was used to send messages over telegraph wires by using dots, dashes, instead of using letters and numbers. At the age of 14, Thomas published his own newspaper, then Bertram Herald. People liked it because it paid with the news, trade scandals, ads, and gossip. Thomas Edison created many inventions. Among his inventions, I am interested with the light bulb. Thomas tried 1,000 ways to develop a long-lasting practical incandescent light bulb in 1879, which led to widespread use of electric light. Besides, he created the electric power distribution system in 1882, the first power station in New York City, which provides electricity to homes and businesses and thus making it more accessible. I was impressed with Thomas Alva Edison's innovation and creativity mindset. He was a man who never of idea. What if? How come? Why? Why not? These are the questions Thomas asked throughout his life. For instance, he had improved Alexander Graham Bell's telephone by inventing the cover microphone in order to enhance the clarity and volume of sound transmitted over the phone. That sense of wonder about the world, what has impressed me most, as he didn't want to be an inventor to become rich, and yet he understood that it took money to make his ideas happen. So, what are the most fascinating parts in this book? In my opinion, the most fascinating aspects of this book is Thomas Edison's relentless pursuit of innovation and his ability to turn failures into successes. Thomas' most famous invention, such as the light bulb, is legendary. Thomas and his team conducted countless experiments with different materials and design, including carbonized bamboo, which ultimately proved successful. The invention of the electric light bulb revolutionized the way people live, work, and interacted with their environments, ultimately paving the way for modern electrical systems. I really like the way that the author has made this book interesting, as it engages readers from the beginning with amusing stories about Thomas Edison's childhood curiosity. It is interesting to read an informative biography on Thomas Edison and discover how the creator of the light bulb made it and made other inventions that we use today. Moreover, this book provides the timelines of Thomas Edison's life. There are 5 core values that I learned from this book. The first value is hard work. This reminds me that success is about the consistent effort and dedication we invest in turning those ideas into reality. The second value is the importance of teamwork as shown by Edison with his team. Their collaboration was key to many of his groundbreaking inventions. The third lesson is to learn from failures. Edison's journey to inventing the incandescent light bulb involved thousands of failed attempts, but he never gave up. The fourth lesson is to never stop learning. He continued to innovate throughout his life. At the age of 28, he invented the electric pen, and at 66, he developed a talking motion picture. Lastly, the value of embracing your weaknesses. Despite being almost completely deaf due to scarlet fever, Edison never saw his condition as a limitation. Instead, it motivated him to focus even more on his faith. I highly recommend this book to everyone in all generations, especially youngsters like me. If you are interested in buying this book, you can get it online. Check out Shopee, the websites of Goodreads, Amazon, and Penguin Random House. That's all from me. Thank you.